New segment here on the page. We are going to do something now. Probably try to do 3 or 4 of these a week. We are going to be opening the classified series. So join with me as we open them. And I know most of you have probably seen review pages on all of these figures already. But there's my backdrop. It's my daughter's actually. The difference is we're going to open this up. We're going to talk about it a little bit. And I really appreciate this figure specifically. We're going to give it away. Once we get to 300 views, whether that 300 views comes on our TikTok channel or our YouTube channel, we're going to post it on both places. But the first first video that gets to 300 views, we are going to give it away to somebody who comments on the post. So if you're watching this, say something. I don't care. Call me a fathead, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. Whichever one, TikTok or YouTube, gets to 300 views first, that's the one we're going to pick a comment and give it away. Don't stop at 300, obviously, but 300 is the qualifier. So, roadblock number 001 in the classified line. This came out during the time period when G.I. Joe had the accompanying game with it. If you remember that pay-to-play nightmare that they had for mobile. I had it on my iPhone. My kids and I played it. It was disastrous. It's super easy to open a classified box and not damage the box. So we will, in fact, be giving these to people as well. They'll be in the box. So sorry about the lighting in here. I'm not a professional photographer. I actually barely know what I'm doing in any aspect of what I'm doing. So we'll see here. I've never opened a roadblock that I can recall. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. This laser rifle was a point of huge contention to Joe guys. I mean, everybody lost their damn minds. To be honest, it doesn't bother me that much. G.I. Joe was always about lasers in the 80s and all. Nobody ever had bullets, so why would it matter if a cartoonized version of him at 6-inch had a laser rifle of some kind? The design's a little odd, but all right, let's see here. I didn't mind that at all. I love the fact that they also accessory. So here's a huge advantage of the classified over the vintage figures. I don't like this tape, but it makes sense for what they're doing. So there are usable weapons, like a lot more in the classified line. So I like the fact that this dude's got a knife he could take out. I mean, I loved Wild Bill. I loved my Wild Bill and my Dragonfly as a kid. And it always bummed me out that Wild Bill didn't have a weapon. Here's the magazine, for some reason, that goes in the laser rifle. Oh, it's a charge pack. It's like one of those things you take with you whenever you're going on a trip and you want to recharge your phone. The knife, little silver knife. Not bad, really. So we got a knife, we got a magazine, we got a laser rifle, and we got a really good-looking figure here. Roadblock, I love the face sculpt on this guy. Try to get it. What if I dim the lights? I should happily have a light behind me instead of in front of me. One of those guys that knows what they're doing in regards to the camera probably should be doing this instead of me. I'm even using my leftover container from the Mexican restaurant where we had our dinner at to put them on. I wonder if I just did this. Here we go. Here we go. How standable are they? They're just about as standable as the vintage figures, you know. This one here, his foot seems to have a little bit of an issue. Like, it looks like it's turning in. Maybe there's a little QC issue on this guy's foot, but what is going on? Why does that shoe look so weird? He's got those Michael Jackson shoes on. Love the sculpt on this dude. They did a fantastic job. If they're trying to make a case that this guy should be played by Terry Crews in a live-action movie or TV show, they absolutely did it. Now, I do believe this vest can come off, if I'm not mistaken. And I mean, for those of you who are getting them free, if I tear it up, that's just part of the deal. Let's see, does it come off? This is a good question. Can we take this off? Does it unsnatch anywhere? Unsnatch, good Lord. I should not be doing these. Is he an O-ring? They're kind of like modern O-rings. Oh my gosh, look at that. He is, got that O-ring style. So he does not, the vest, at least as far as I could tell, in this dimly lit room with no experience taking him apart, it's still a fun figure. If I didn't like the vest, like if I truly wanted it to be something else, I guess I could put him on camera while I'm doing this, huh? If I truly wanted him to be something else, I could cut the vest off, I guess. The knife, it goes right here in the shoulder piece, right there, the shoulder chest piece. The magazine for the energy weapon, the charge pack here, just fits right in. There's no weirdness there. So, would you guys hold it like this, or would you hold it like this? Actually, it gets held by this. It's got the carry handle. Let's see how well he holds his accessory. Let's start with the knife. You gonna hold your knife there, buddy? Really not bad. It seems a little small. Scale, it could be a little bigger. Like it's more of a dagger than a knife, really. But if he's just looking for something to slice, chunks of apples off of to eat at his lunchtime, I guess that knife would work. I would like to see it a little bigger. Okay, let's see if it fits in the other hand okay. Yes. Articulation is good. Like, quit hitting yourself, quit hitting yourself, quit hitting yourself. Works okay with his left hand. Boom. His right arm doesn't seem... There we go. Quit hitting yourself, quit hitting yourself. Ah. All right, I play the game with every little kid I meet, so... the joints are good. He turns well. They're solid. He takes a beating. I mean, if that was a vintage Joe, he'd already be in 100 pieces. So, lots of... Oh, God! Look! Maybe if the knee goes forward, it's the Joe Theismann. Oh! That's an ugly injury he just sustained. It's a good thing he's got these very powerful protective shin guards to keep him from getting injured there. And he's got that one kneel down, he's got the knee, so if he has to kneel down, he can. Let's see if he can put his knife back in his sheath with his hand. We can do this. Come on. We can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on, little fella. Come on. Look at that. He can. Oh, I did not expect that. He can, in fact, in the most very uncomfortable way possible, he can, in fact, put his knife back in there. All right, well, that was not something I was expected would work. Last but not least, let's see what this son of a gun looks like with his gun in his hand. I'm going to assume he's right-handed, so if anybody knows if he's right-handed or not, or I am somehow incorrect, feel free to tell me. The little grip, the handle part, is a little bigger than than is comfortable to work with. Let's see how easy you can move his fingers. Can't do this with a vintage figure. All right. It will a little bit twist around, but let's start this way. Come on. You know you want to go in there. Come on. Okay, look at that. It does work. Are we good now? Is this... Oh, that's a lot of weight to hold on to, buddy. Got the whole world in his hands. He's got a laser rifle in his hands. Come on, this thing is not. There we go. I guess if you would pay attention to the way his hand works, the sort of the angle and the curvature of his hand and the angle and the curvature of the laser rifle, that might have been easier. All righty, let's see here. He's firm on that side. Let's see if we can make it sit here. Ooh, that is more bendable than I thought it would be too. That's not comfortable. You feel like you're going to break that thing. So that is, you got to be careful. I think that's breakable. Like, I think you could tear that off of there just trying to get his carry handle in his hand. So, is he, good God. He's awkward. This is an awkward figure. For those of you guys who've done this 100 times before, you're like, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, I'm not super smart, so. All right, let's see if he leans forward. Can he look badass like this? I think he looks badass like that. All right, let's see if he'll stand up with his gun in his hands. Yeah, he's freestanding. There's nothing holding him there. Leftover Mexican is pretty amazing. Water jug my kid got me, so. What do you think? Freestands. He looks good positioned. That carry handle, long periods of time holding it like this, I do think roadblock is going to tear that off of there. But God, the articulation and the detail. I mean, even the tattoos on him look legit. I want to get a better light for the next one of these. Sorry, guys. Kind of O-ringy, but roadblock's not bad. I like the figure when he stands up. I mean, if I took a knife to him, I really want to like cut him in half, but I promised somebody I'd give this away. So anyway, if you have any of your own reviews or review videos of this guy, feel free to drop a link on him in here. I'm going to go through the whole classified line and do this, though, one at a time. And then we're going to give them away. Well, I'm going to go through the whole classified line that I can get my hands on. So, 01 roadblock, stud, dud, or indifferent. I'm going to say indifferent. They could have done a few things better. Definitely think the design of the laser rifle left something to be desired. I'd love to see a guy like this with a 1911 or some sort of pistol on him. I mean, even if it's not a 1911, maybe a Beretta or something. But overall, not bad. Not a dud by any means, but not a stud either. So if you like this channel, subscribe, please. When we get to 300 reviews on my reviews, we're going to give this dude away, whichever platform gets to 300 first. Thanks, and have a wonderful Yo-Joe kind of day.